I got the muffler off, so the muffler goes in here like that. And what I want to do is so I'm going to cut the part that goes in here. I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to make another piece that can go on there, and then I'll just bypass that and leave it on. And then I'll have an exhaust pipe that goes out here. And then that way, because when it's sitting, the exhaust just kind of, the fumes just kind of float up, and then there's fumes all around it. But up here, even if there's no wind, it's more likely to kind of disappear more. And also it's fun, and that's why I'm doing it. So, yeah. So here's the muffler. I've already marked it out, so I just cut it off here. And the way I'm going to make it is so that you can put this part back on, and then you can always use it like this again. So that way, then we'll get like a pipe to go on here. And then I need to make I think I do have a bend, but we don't have a pipe bender. We probably should, but we don't have a pipe bender. And then I move all this stuff. Look at that. This is aluminum. The previous owner of this stuff came from our other property, and the previous owner had lots of money, but he was just getting old, so his brain wasn't as clear. But he had lots of money, and he could afford all the big machines, so this is a scrap. I think he had a milling machine. And boy, I really regret selling. Well, not mine, but my mom and dad's. Like, before I even knew anything about machining, as soon as we bought the place, those machines were, we didn't know anything about them, so my parents sold them. And they did. Now, looking at that was a pretty big mistake, because they did not get nearly enough money out of those machines, because they were worth a lot, and they got less than $10,000 out of both of them. And those were big, expensive machines, and I would say they're worth about $10,000 each. And so he made, he tried to make a gear or something, and the milling machine didn't quite do it or something like that. But this is scrap. It's not good for anything. But there is some good stuff here. Like these. Sometimes you use wedges like that, and here's the fuel filter to put on something. Some bolts. One of these. Yeah. So let's put all this, and then there's some just steel here. We'll put away. a crack here. And to fix that, I'm just gonna get this piece, tack weld it, then bend it a little, and then just kind of continue tack welding it on there. And we'll see if that works. That's all the cattle we shipped. I think it was about 30 pregnant heifers and 5 older cows. That's not actually that much. We usually ship more than that. And since there's snow on the roof, I can kind of walk on the snow and the snow sticks to the roof. It's powder snow, but it still kind of sticks to the roof. And here's where I put the tripod. I just kind of set it up here. The snow kind of holds it there, and that's a really good place to film because then I can get everything. Okay, so here's the part I cut off. I cut that, and then this piece would go right in there, like that. That's how it was. And there's a second muffler down there. So it has 2 mufflers for some reason, which is better because then it makes it even quieter. Yeah, I need earplugs. That is loud. I think it's better just to cut it straight. It's easier. Taped up this area because I tried to weld it, but I got some of it done and there were just holes in it. It's pretty thin metal. And now I got it in there. The bolt is upside down, and then I can put the nut on. A little bit sticky, but that's a good thing, because it's making it easier to put on. I don't think it'll work. Pretty tight. Stuff's pretty handy. It isn't super strong, but no, I'm using it right now. Get it to curl a little bit. I'm not sure. That's better. It's probably not going to stay on there forever. But. I gotta get the hat. It's cold. There's a mouse at the bottom of the screen.